Hey guys, how's it going? So this is an unusual video or whatever. This isn't a vlog saying, oh my god, I can't get my videos because of my software this time, or I gotta shovel outside because there's a huge freaking blizzard all week. But like, this is different. This is like a topic that pretty much every YouTuber is talking about right now. Literally every YouTuber. Okay, sorry, not every YouTuber, but most YouTubers are. Okay? And I'm not doing this just to get views or whatever. It's just, I've watched so many videos today about Felix that I feel like just talking about it at this point. Not about him. There's actually one specific reason why I'm doing this video. And that's because Markiplier brought up a good frickin' answer. Literally respecting each other. He's not the fan of PewDiePie. But he wants to see people respect themselves, and I see that's a good way too. Like, there's so many people, like, pretty much first off, let's just go with it. The media judges so much nowadays, and if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, like, literally, it is. There's small things people judge. They've judged celebrities over the years of what they do. If they do an activity, it's a freaking huge thing. But, like, the way I see it is, like, even movies nowadays, they get judged so much that even, literally, the critics have to literally step up their game on this point. Because, like, because they have to. They literally have to. Like, that's the sad part. Like, there's so much that they have to look at now with movies than they did back in the day. Because I remember in the papers, and I'm sorry I'm bringing up papers because actually no one really reads papers anymore. Maybe some people still. Probably. I'm just thinking that there's some people out there that still do. Just say it. But anyways, like, when the internet was just starting out, we were just, just coming along when the internet was just coming along, pretty much. But we still read papers and all that stuff, and I remember we used to look at movies, and plus it would have like a summary of the movie, and plus a rating of the stars, pretty much. That's the best you can find of a review. Sure, it's not gonna lie, but like, oh, this was this or this. They would pick out some flaws, but like, when we looked at the freaking movie, we're like, hey, we saw this trailer on TV. What do you think? Was it good? You think it's interesting? I think it's interesting. Let's go see the movie. Like, what you would do is you would find a buddy or go with your family or whatever, and if you guys were interested, you go see it. That's the whole point. You know what I mean? So, like, and I'm not gonna lie, the judging has slowed down a bit on the way society looks. Like, literally. Like, adults now can play with toys and all that shit. Like, we're getting to the point where it's like, it doesn't matter what age you are still a child. Like, literally, that changed. That's amazing, for one. And I like that. I like how they're changing the way society is, because literally they looked at adults and be like, you're an adult, you gotta act like an adult, you can't have all this toys and these gadgets and, art, like figurines. That's a kid. That's a kid. Like, that changed, and I'm happy for it, because, like, seriously, like, it's better if it changes than later. Literally though, I feel like, especially the movie part, like, that definitely needs to change. Like, bring back the old way, and like, if you watch reviews, I'm not going to say, hey, stop watching that review. It's no good. You need to see it yourself. Like, if you think it looks interesting, go see it. Like, that's the way I look at it. Just go see the movie. If people judge you went to go see that movie, who cares? You went to go see something you liked. That's the whole point. Like, I'm not going to lie, there are some bad movies out there. I'm like, okay, you really didn't do what we should have done here, bud. But, like, the way I see it is, like, there's certain things that I feel like, the media really does a lot of critics on the movies. And that's why a lot of film directors or writers or whatever, and even companies that do movies, like, they're scared. They're scared nowadays. Why are they scared? They're scared because of critics. They're scared that people on YouTube or the media or TV or pretty much anywhere that talks about the movie, okay? They're scared. They're scared that they're going to make a movie that's not going to make any money. And then after that, like, your favorite franchise could be so good, could get the worst review, and never be made after that. Like, that's what I mean. And I feel like there's some franchises that could go. Especially, like, anime, like, people. Like, literally, there are some shows that need season 2. But people are scared. They're scared to go on to make the next thing. Why? Is because the first one was good, and if the second one's bad, that ends it for good. That ends their career, that ends the series, or whatever. And that's what I mean. And, like, it was really hard for, like, especially Dragon Ball Z. And I'm not gonna lie, they should have, you know, fixed some flaws out of the animation, which I'm not gonna get into that. But, like, other than that, the show was still good. The show was still good, but people like to pick. And that's why Toei Animation attacked the YouTubers. Because of that. And maybe that wasn't a good judgment on their part. But, like, that's what I mean. They're trying to attack all these people because they don't want to lose this franchise. They don't want Dragon Ball Z to die. And I don't want it to die, because if it dies, that's just sad. Like, the show's back, and I love it, and you kill that show, it's gonna be more sad now. So, like, that's what I mean. Like, it's, like, there's so much critics nowadays that even regular people are becoming their own critics. And they don't like stuff. And I find some people do follow that. And, hey, I'm not judging if you follow these reviews or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, it's better just go see the movie yourself. If you think it's interesting, go see it. If you think it's bad, don't go see it. Like, it's not that hard. So, like, that's what I mean. Like, for judging stuff in general, like, the internet is definitely a popular place where things can get ruined very easily for people. People's jobs got lost because of the internet. Especially freaking scared PewDiePie. Like, hundreds of people worked on season 2. Now they lost their jobs. Like, did anybody think of that? Probably not. They just saw the headline about Disney and YouTube and PewDiePie. Like, we need to get out of this criticism for one, and just try to see a new fresh start. Literally, like, I feel like we should try to get out of this judging thing. Like, if you're joking around, understandable, but make sure that person is understanding it too. Now, for, like I said, I don't want to get in PewDiePie's situation. I just want to talk about the judgeful part and all that stuff. Like, especially what Markiplier was talking about. I just feel like we gotta be a little bit more respectful. And if we gotta be a little bit respectful every day, like, even if it's respecting one person out of that day that might have a bad day, respecting them, make their day, say hi, do something like that. Like, because back in the day, like, I've heard so many stories about early 1900s. Like, people used to say, hey, how's it going? How's your day? Hey. You know, and I understand that the economy back then was okay. In today's economy, it sucks. But, like, why like, make it so much negativity that, yes, I understand that you're going through things. I'm going through things. But I go on YouTube, and I don't criticize all that stuff about my life and what I'm doing, and I'm somewhere that I shouldn't be, and like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't go on YouTube and tell you guys that. Why you guys want to hear that? You guys don't want to hear that. So, like, that's why, like, I feel like the judgeful and the criticism need to slow down a bit and just respect what's out there. You see what I mean? If we do that, plus one, we could probably get a lot more good movies out. Literally. Like, we don't need high-tech movies to be so good nowadays. If you look at the movies from the 80s and that, oh, okay, I'm not gonna lie, there's some I'm like, it kinda get better, you know, but there are some good movies out there, and I feel like that's what we should be looking at, because back in the day, no one really gave a shit what movie you made. You're like, oh, this movie came out, looks cool for a trailer, let's go see it, you know what I mean? Like, no one cared about others, like, if you liked it, they're like, whatever, that's your opinion. I don't like that movie, who cares? Like, that's what I mean, and, like, the way Mark Blair explained it, saying, like, if you don't like what he's talking about, or what he's getting into, or she or he or whatever, you know, as long as you respect them, that's all that matters. So, like, you know, I respect, like, I don't know if I want to mention something about this, but one person I do respect, he made a decision with me, and, you know, that's his decision. I'm not going to get into that issue. But, like, all I can do is respect the man. Sure, not going to lie, we talked a couple times after that. But hey, you know, I'm not going to, like, be angry at that guy the rest of my life. Why should I? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean. Like, why be so angry at someone? And then, by the end of it, like, when you get older, you start realizing, why were you angry in the first place? Why were you mad at that person? Like, why get so overwhelmed with it for no reason? You know what I mean? And maybe people don't realize it at a young age. But as you get older, you start realizing, yeah, I did some stupid things when I was a kid. You know, maybe apologize or whatever. But, like, you just can't do, you just can't be pretty much, like, annoyed of it the rest of your life, you know what I mean? So, that's why, like, I feel like if we keep going this way, it's going to get worse and worse and worse for our society. We're going to get to the point where everybody just wants to stay inside and just not care about anyone else in the world. Like, if we get to that point, there's going to be no population of humans at that point. We're just going to live our own lives inside of our house and just be us, the number one person in the house. No one else. You know what I mean? So, if we try to fix it now, then it won't be like that. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, I don't really know what else to talk about. Sorry to make, like, a serious thing turn into a stupid thing, but, like, it's definitely something that people have been bringing up and talking about judging, and we should respect in others and all that stuff, and that's what I want to talk about as well. Like, it's definitely a situation that I've heard so many times, and it's definitely something that definitely needs to be talked about. So, but anyways, that's it. This might be probably the last serious video for probably like another 2 years maybe, depending on how the situation goes around the world. I don't know. But anyways, guys, hope you guys are watching. It's well, I guess sort of, if you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a serious topic, but, like, you know, I can't joke and say funny things in a video that's about a serious topic. So, I'm just doing my best, and, you know, and hopefully you guys agree with my opinions. If you guys do, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Or leave a comment if you agree with me, like, or write something that you think I should have said something differently or something. You know, like, the whole point of comments is I I get to hear your word. You know what I mean? And I respect that. Like, literally, I respect what you say. And that's why, like, I'm always looking at comments every single time. So, just letting you guys know. I'm always waiting to see a comment from you guys. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day. And that love Valentine's video that I said I was going to do, you guys suggested, so I'll make a video of that very soon. Probably tomorrow I'll probably get it up. Oh no, that's Saturday night. So, probably Sunday. We'll see what's going on. But anyways, hope you guys are watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.